All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 007420, State versus Mark Log. Could I have parties announced?
Jason Garrett for the state, y'all.
Ashley Compton for Mr. Locke.
And are you Mr. Log?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with driving while intoxicated third or more? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 8 years in the prison. There's an application for community supervision, and the state is recommending community supervision. There's no application for deferred adjudication. There's to be a judgment satisfied in 2025 PF 20911, ignition interlock, driver's license suspension, DWI intervention, the MRT, you're to forfeit the firearm. There's to be a TAP evaluation and follow all recommendations of the TAP. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. Court is finding there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We're asking to do so, yes.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, I would just ask that the court follow the plea bargain agreement.
All right, sir, do you have any children or grandchildren?
No, ma'am, I don't have any children.
Who do you have as a support system?
My wife, Victoria Ann Locke,
Okay,
and my mother, Mary Locke.
all right. And before this happened, were you employed?
No, I'm 100% disabled veteran.
Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 8 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 6 years. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment or disability within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or minors. So if you provide your disability that you're 100% disabled, then of course there will be no employment. So one of the two needs to be provided to probation within 45 days of your release. You understand?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Judgment satisfied in cause number 2025 PF 20911. Ignition interlock until further notice. A 2-year license suspension. DWI education course. Victim Impact Panel Live. In custody, this is what I want done. I want a referral to felony drug court. Counsel, that should be completed soon. And also referral to Veterans Treatment Court. If you'll contact either Veterans Treatment Court or felony drug court to see which one can see him sooner. Ms. Abrams, can you help her reach out to Herman?
Judge, I can do that. You just can't have 2 referrals open at the same time.
Okay, so felony drug court, they'll probably be able to see him maybe this week. Veterans Treatment Court, that usually takes longer.
Would that hang him up as far as remaining in custody?
Well, Veterans Treatment Court, because they do it very quickly, I'm gonna have him in custody until that's completed. With the Veterans Treatment Court, that can be done out of custody because that takes longer.
So given that he's 100% disabled and he is a veteran, judge, I would ask the court to allow him to apply or be evaluated for that one first.
For Veterans Treatment Court,
Yes.
then he's gonna have to be in custody.
Oh, I thought you said he could apply out of custody. So you're
Staying.
saying he's staying? in
Yeah,
custody.
for felony drug
Well,
court.
then
it is.
whatever's the quickest.
All right, so we'll do felony drug court first. And if felony drug court doesn't accept him, then he can do Veterans Treatment Court out of custody. I just want him to get the treatment as quickly as possible.
Okay.
So,
So as far as, I've never had to do anything myself to get somebody into the
Well-
drug, to the drug treatment, the felony drug court.
well, the drug court, all I have to do is sign a referral, and I'm gonna sign that today.
Okay,
So he'll probably be seen this week because it's only Tuesday.
okay. So you don't need anything from me as far as
No.
that goes.
The
Just
Veterans
quick.
Treatment Court probation has said they will reach out to them And that's just if he's not accepted into felony drug court. Sometimes felony drug court will say, hey, I think he's a better fit for Veterans Treatment Court, but that will just be decided at that time. So we're going to do a referral for felony drug court in custody. If not accepted, then it will be Veterans Treatment Court out of custody, and there'll be a TAP evaluation out of custody. 200 hours of community service restitution. And again, you have to provide your disability with regards to that if there's some issues with his doing community service hours. I'm gonna want 90 sober meetings in 90 days. Forfeit the firearm. Are you seeing a doctor at the Veterans Treatment Court?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, at Veterans Hospital?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
All right. So continued treatment at the VA
Yes, ma'am.
for mental health. We can go off the record. Oh, no. Not off the record just yet. So I know this is a lot for you, but this is what I want you to understand. You're going to be out of custody before the week is out because felony drug court will have done their evaluation before then. If for some reason felony drug court, they'll contact probation or they'll contact me and they'll let me know that they think you're more suitable for Veterans Treatment Court. And then what will end up happening, if that's the case, you'll be released from custody and you'll have to make sure that you make all of their appointments because Veterans Treatment Court is completely different from probation. And they'll give you a date of when to show up and they're real good about having a case manager so they can contact you. If for some reason Veterans Treatment Court said, no, he's not a good fit with us, then you're going to have to do a TAP evaluation with probation. That is another different date. But in this court, probation is very good about contacting you and saying, this is the date of your TAP. So don't think just because you've done one, that means you don't have to do anything else. You understand?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
And if for some reason there's confusion on your end or probation's end about what you need to do, just let them know you're confused. If you feel they're not helping with that, you can always come back to court. You understand?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Because the state wants you to succeed, I want you to succeed, and your attorney wants you to exceed at this probation, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right, thank you so much. I like your shirt.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. All right, Vashon, are you able to go over this with him now or? All right, we're gonna go on the record in 2025 CR 002-807, State versus Angel Miguel Septe. Can I have parties announced? All right, everyone, please be seated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the court's understanding that you've reached a verdict in this case. Is that correct?
Yes,
And is that verdict unanimous?
yes.
All right, if you'll hand the verdict form to the deputy, please. All right, if the defendant will please rise. All right, the verdict form reads as follows. We, the jury, find the defendant, Angel Miguel Septe Ronda, guilty of the offense of aggravated kidnapping as charged in the indictments. And the jury also states, we do not unanimously find beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant used or exhibited a deadly weapon, namely a pair of scissors and or knife during the commission of the offense of aggravated kidnapping. Does anyone wish to have the jury polled?
No.
Not with the state yet.
All right, thank you. Everyone, please be seated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have you go in the back and I'll bring you back out shortly. Everyone, please rise for the jurors. All right. It's the court's understanding that there is a verdict in this case as it relates to punishment. There are not to be any outbursts in the courtroom. If there are outbursts in the courtroom, you'll be asked to leave the courtroom and not return. Are all parties ready to receive the verdict from the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
All rise for the jury.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the court's understanding that you've reached a verdict as to punishment. Is that correct?
Yes.
And is that verdict unanimous?
Yes.
All right, if you will hand the verdict form to deputy, please. The verdict form reads as follows. We find that the defendant voluntarily released Juvela Contreras Perez in a safe place. We, the jury, having found the defendant is guilty of the offense of aggravated kidnapping have also found that the defendant voluntarily released the complainant, Duvela Contreras Perez, in a safe place. We assess his punishment at confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for a term of 3 years. There is no fine. And it states that the defendant's application for community supervision be denied. Does anyone wish to have the jury polled?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll have you wait for me in the jury room and I'll come in and speak with you briefly. Everyone, please rise for the jurors. All right, Mr. Ronda, the jury has requested that your punishment be assessed at 3 years in the prison. The court is bound to follow the jury's verdict. So the court will sentence you to 3 years in the prison. You'll receive credit for any time served. There is a $0 fine, and there's to be no finding of deadly weapon based upon the ruling of the jury. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing from either side?
Not from the state, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right. Is there anything else from either side with regards to sentencing?
Not from the state, Your Honor.
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.